Let me take it across to Kunal and Nooresh, find out what they've been spotting on the charts. Kunal, you go first. What's on the Chartbuster list?
Well, that's a chart on Escorts, Kubota, and how the stock has moved into a very stepwise kind of an uptrend for itself. So this is the March lows for Escorts when the stock was at 1850 odd mark, and from here the stock has been forming a channel pattern on the upside. Now, interestingly, after every phase of a rally, so whether it started off on the in the month of April when the stock moved up from 1800 to 1950 mark. After a 10% move, the stock went into almost 2 weeks of consolidation. Then from 1950 to 2100 approximately, the stock went into again a similar 10% up move, but then again 2 weeks, 3 weeks of consolidation. And right now from 2100 levels, the stock is almost at 2200 plus mark. Again, a range of 2 to 3 weeks of consolidation. So I'm expecting very similar kind of a breakout for Escorts about the 2200, 2220 mark, and possibility of a retest of the previous highs just around that 2300 level. So very interesting chart, a very systematic and a synchronized manner of uptrend for Escorts.
Okay. Nooresh, what about your Chartbuster idea?
So that's a chart for Hero Moto Corp. Looking at it on a very longer term time scale, look at it from 2014-15. The stock used to be at 2800 levels in 2014. It was there in 2015. And since then, for the last 8 to 9 years, the returns have been zero. Now, if you look at the last 2 years, every time the stock has come to 2900, it's taken a flip back, and that's a major resistance. The only returns which have come from the stock is in terms of dividends. If you were to look at dividends, over the years, a lot of dividends have come in, but still the return for the last 6 years is also zero. Now, can this be a long-term trend change now? This is what is the possibility we are looking at. And we've seen this happen with a lot of auto names. We've seen Mahindra and Mahindra go through a longish phase of zero returns from 2015 to 21 and then got into a rally. A very similar structure here for Hero Moto Corp. So expecting this to eventually break above 3000, go towards 3600 to 4000 levels. A buy at current levels as well as an accumulate, stop loss at 2750.
Let's get some stock ideas as well then, Kunal.
GIC Housing is the first stock which I would suggest as a buy. The stock is on the verge of a flag pattern breakout. So targets of 197, stop loss at 183. And PB Fintech is doing exceptionally well. I think it's now crossed the 700 plus mark. So keeping a stop loss of 688 would suggest a buy for a revised target on the upside of 750.
Right. Nooresh, what about your stock list?
So first would be a buy on BHEL. The stock is structurally looking interesting. Stop loss at 82, target price of 95. Second is a buy on Tata Chemicals, a preemptive buy here, very close to the breakout. Stop loss at 970, target price of 1100.